that you mean the world to me, 'cause you save me from my reality.
Hello everyone, welcome to Minecraft! And also everyone, welcome to, I suppose this is my first episode on the Minecraft stuff. And I'm going to introduce to you my kingdom of Ethemhime. I came up for that one on my own, so I'm very impressed by it. So guys, I'm going to show you my little kingdom as we have it. It's a glowing success. I have spent a lot of time wasting it on this video game, but I honestly say it's the best fun I had in a long time just doing stuff. But I guess I have to show you a few things, but I guess what I need to show you is this guy first. My little town of Block. This is not the capital of the city, but as you see, I have built a nice fortification all the way around the city, with towers, walls, and defenses to keep my little villages safe. But I would say, out of everything I've built in Ethemhime so far, which is while naming this land, taking it over, and making it my own, it will be Ethemhime all to itself. But the town here is the town of Block, and it is my first city town I walked into, and it will be the first one at the center of the empire. It will not be the capital of the empire, but it will be a nice fortification to be held right in the center of the kingdom. So apart from here, I have another village which is on this side of the world, the east side I believe it is, I think. I don't know how Minecraft does this stuff. I don't know things. Yeah, I've got this main one here, which is going to be the center of the empire, and I'll have one which is over there, far off on the east. Yes, and we do have a village which is in the west side of the world over there, but we haven't really invested anything much in there either, but we'll show you that in a map that I've created as well, sooner. In the north, there has been no much investigation, and down south, there has been nothing in investigation. So we're just going to stick along this part here. This is what we're going to focus on, but I'll show you that kingdom eventually over there. And maybe in the north or the south, we will find the capital of Ethemhime. I don't care about the multiplayer. Why? Does anyone actually still use multiplayer these days? Anyway, I first need to show you my little fortification down here. Right, so as we are near the fortification down here, there isn't really much down here in general, but the reason I have stacked all the soil on top of each other is this is where I spawn. If I die, I don't have a bed, I have this box here, which is got things in it, but they're not very useful. But this is where I spawn, and there's not really much to it. I would have just built a house here, but honestly I've got the town over there, which is quick enough to get to. But I notice on this side over here, we have a portal which is half damaged. So that's an interesting thing I want to do in this series. Plenty of gold and a compass and everything. Not even picking up. I want to actually... oh no, it's getting dark. I actually want to investigate the lore of Minecraft. I know there's tons of videos of this stuff already, but I intend to look further to understand what the hell of this world is. Because it's clear that ever since Minecraft has came out, there has been more lore to this game than it first initially was meant to be. So that's fun, and I hope if you guys want to talk about this lore stuff, I will definitely talk about it. Please just comment it below. And I need to get home now. Run, 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 run. Right, as I was saying, I have returned, and I've decided to come back in daylight because I'm not going to show you me running through the night for no reason, which is just stupid. But the fortification is over there, or the portal. And I said if anyone's interested in me look at the lore, I think there's a good amount of deep lore that's just not... Because it's clear that There's a lot been going on here, and I've just ended up in a certain point of time. The fact there's a human in amongst these villager kind of people says a lot. And tells me there's a lot of stuff going on here no one seems to know about. Hello, doggy. Hello. And, well, first thing I need to probably tell you, I'm planning to connect all these loads together. So there's my path, which is marked out by stone. But I'm also using, well, yes, I know you could just use the shovel, which I don't have, to make the shovel pattern that goes along dirt, which is fine. But I don't really want the villagers to be going anywhere. It's only me that needs to know where to go in this whole thing. Like, until someone says you need to bring villagers and build an extra path bit, I'm using gravel, which I have made use of one of the Minecraft's most useless materials to be useful for something. Paths. Paths. You know that thing everyone has? This is what they used to look like hundreds of years ago, when they used to have castles. They had gravel loads. There, whatever happened there. Gravel loads. That used to be a thing. But let's go and take a look at the my fortification block, which is full of a lovely filled up fortification, apart from that bit of the wall over there, but nobody cares about that. And we've got this perfectly beautiful entrance, which I've made by myself, which is made from two towers, two tower designs that I've designed with 5 blocks, 3 blocks in, 5 blocks at the side. But if this one gets over 100 views, this video here, I think I might actually show you an introduction of how I make my towers. Because I'm planning to have towers in the middle of the lands all around, well, where they used to be hundreds of years ago, stuck around the lands where you could have a fortification. But if I can't do that, it's because I haven't really figured out how the tops are yet. So that's a downside. But there's also wall bits too, so maybe I'll do that first. I've designed my own version of a wall, which is not this one, but, well, yeah, it's this one. And there's new corner variations as well. Might make a video on that. Depends how much people like the video I've got. Because there's a beautifully made stone cutting mace I've done now, which I'm really impressed with. I hope you guys are impressed with as well. But let's take a look at the town of Block as well. Welcome to the town of Block. Yeah, I'm not respelling that. It's supposed to be Block as the one from God of War, but I don't know how to put the extra syllables in. I want to talk about the gate. Yes, it is just a fence, and yes, I know you could just, place the fence in, build an actual fortification, build an actual gate using lead matter, so on, so on. But you know how easy that was just to go through the gate? It was so easy. And I welcome you all to Block, my little kingdom. The kingdom of Ethemhime. We've got this lovely little entrance here, as you can see. Torches everywhere so the zombies don't come out of nowhere. But we've got so much things going along around here, there's not really much to explain. Lovely flower parts going through the middle here. We've got a, what's this again? We've got his workstation. Hello, villager. How are you doing? Toolsmith. Toolsmith. This is built on the original design of the Minecraft game. You can design that you can have in this game itself. I'll go back through here. Torch towers. If anyone wants me to explain how to do those, I can explain those. That's where the Toolsmith works are. And welcome to the buzzing centre of the city, or the town. Lovely more flowers, more beds for the farmers, and hello villagers, hello people. I'm not trading with any of you because you're... Yeah, that's too expensive, man. Look at this, 15 bits of coal. Expensive. So I should really explain which part of this. I've built a lot here. There's a lot been built, I really want to explain what is actually original to this place and what is not. This here is original. This building, which I'll explain in a moment, is not. Is this guy here, that one over there, which is a lovely little library building. How the hell did the golem get stuck in there again? Ugh, see these golems? At least we have golems, okay? I know it's big. I know. He's in there. How did he do that? So, if anyone knows, if you have more villages, like 20 other villages, these guys spawn. But so that's nice about the place. There's a lot more work to be done, and as you can tell, Ethemhime's little town of block does extend all the way out to here. But we will explain that in a minute. Lots of villages. I'm happy I've kept all my villages alive, but there hasn't been a raid in a while, so I'm a bit concerned about that. This is the dock ends. There's not much to it. Lovely flaming torch at the end, beside the water. Fantastic. And there's the view right at the end of, well, where we started investigating and exploring out to the sea. How could you not with that brilliant view? Beautiful. Anyway, so back to the... Blah! There we go. Nice and back to the normal, because the sun seems to set quite quickly in this game. I keep forgetting how quick it sets. But let's go back into the town and actually show you my other new part that I've done. I've only started exploring what else the town can do, or my little village can do. Hello, tradesman. It's nice, he's made it. I haven't seen one of them before. I want to show you one of these things that I've built over here, which is the start of my first farm. Yes, we have a whole thing of the different industries that people can do here, the villagers. Different objects here can make them do different jobs. I haven't built a home for every single one of these, but it's good to have all my villagers actually got prosperous jobs. Because the more jobs you have, the more villages you get, and the more prosperity your economics get. Look at the farmers. This was my first project I actually made sure worked. Where, look at that, they're farming themselves. Yes, there's a ton of beds. I know, there's a ton of beds, but I have reason for, because I'm building more houses, but I want more villagers first. Get the villagers' population growing, and everything's perfect after that. But back to this. I want to show you this was my first project I wanted to try and make sure worked. Hello. And this was my first farm, which I wanted to be, I wanted the villagers to have a prosperous farm of their own, which is something I did start doing, and then I just let them guys look after their own farm. Because they do, eventually, they just look after their own stuff. Because some of them, like, pick this up, they just put it in there, put in the compost. They even do that themselves. They pick up their own carrots, they pick up their own wheat, and they pick up their own stuff, which is a great feature the farmer one seems to have. This is the house that I built for them. They all do live, sleep, and poop in here, which is fantastic. I don't have to build a toilet or anything, and they do it by themselves, using recycle. Fantastic. And this is another version of the barn that I had built before. So, got plenty of hay if I ever decide to bring the horsing industry into it, if I want to. There's some sheep at the side there, you know, keep them all tied up there so I can get some wool. You always need the wool, you always need different colored sheep for different bed colors, which is fantastic. And I probably need to show you, not that, that's one of my various caverns. I guess the thing I need to show you is this little idea I've got here, where not to every town I'll have, but definitely some of them, I've actually started craving out the corners, the edges of the water, like I've done here. So every part of that water will get demolished in some form, But when I figure out where I want to put all the houses and all the things, because that's the edge of my town there, and the other edges lie over there, there's plenty of building space all around here to build, say, more fisheries, more housing, and more farmers' bits. You know, these fields, whatever they are. Oops, sorry. But I kind of want to show you this second thing I've been building, which is a thing I first tried to do for a while. Let's just flip it over. Are these beauty of a things? These are my very constructed mines. There's nothing actually cooking under there. It's just a... Let's show you. It's just a fire. Campfire getting covered in there. It looks very industrial. It looks very clever. And it's one of a farmer built as well. Hello, farmer. And these are houses I built as well. Hopefully we get the population growing. And it's actually been consistent, because this is one of my various imminent tools that I use to build my cities. So everything that's been built all around here has been made from the tools used inside this one mine. Because I've got this one mine that goes down here, 2 stoves down here, all the boxes full of materials, all granite and all whatever stuff I have, full of things, full of materials, perfect stuff, coal, gold, diamonds, whatever. And it all goes from a deep hole down inside here. But these are all extravagant little hole cabinets with full of different things going on whatsoever. You don't have to explain what a mine is. But there isn't... That's a mine that I've built myself. And, yeah, we don't care about the multiplayer stuff. Great. But, this is my one of the first mines I have built. If you want me to make a video of how I make these things, you can definitely ask in the comment section. Please do so. Because look at that. Look at that. A thriving little village of my own. But we need to show you the map. Yes, we have a map. Right. So on this side of town, beside the sheep, we have a few extra fortifications and extra housing that I've got started building over here, which people are starting to move into, which is nice. Some of my own home builds of my own. And I'm actually offering, if anyone wants to see how I build these, I can offer you a video on that kind of stuff too, because these ones are kind of cool. Because you know what? They have skylines! I don't let my people suffer with wooden rooftops. And we've obviously got a big fortification. We've got another well, which is stupidly placed inside the wall. But hey... because, well, that's another mine, because this is another big hole that we found down here. But there's a big problem about it. It's this. Big gap. Used to be covered in water. Now empty now. Same as the other mine over there. Because there was another mine back over here. You just move to the side. There's a mine here too, but that's full of water. So eventually we'll get rid of that. But there's one thing I want to show you where this area would probably get housing eventually, is the map. This is the map that I am planning my entire empire from, where we see everything from the east to west, north and south of the entirety of the empire of Ethemhime. So let's go and take a look at what we have already. This is my most up-to-date map of what we have so far. This here is the gate that we saw before, just over there, and that would be the big tower of mud that we have right there. And here's the center of the Empire of Block. Lovely centralized fortification on walls and barricades and so on and so on. We have a full-on town built here. Plenty of space though. And we have this thing called the Town Hall. Or the Town Hall, or the governing area of the zone. Because I like the idea of governing zones. One central empire with multiple governing zones that can look after its own people and its area. Very, very Renaissance type or something like that. I like this idea, so I'm keeping it. It looks like this map hasn't been updated because there's a bit of wall over here missing. Because there's a wall gate over there. Stop that. There's a bit of gate wall over there, so we need to probably update the map soon. And I'll probably just take it now. But we should basically go over there and show you the map. But in a second, this is whatever the Empire looks like in general, or the town, which is nice. Because most of this is pretty dense and pretty full and it's got stuff going on. But it's very good. What else though is I want to show you the little villages and towns that's on the other side. On the east side, I've got this little village which is just popped out of nowhere here. Will we build fortifications on this one? We will when we get time. But I'm planning to go 25 map spaces to the end here to fortify the end of the empire over here. 25 from the center block. And, well... Right, so, where was I going? So anyway, I'll show you the north. The north is very, very unmapped. Because this whole area here is just ocean. Very big ocean that stretches all the way around here, which is a pain in the ass to do. So I'm not exactly going to be willing to map the entire ocean when there's no need for it. This map itself will go into the capital building, into my castle fortification, and will be the map of the entire empire fully mapped. Whenever I decide to be that bored and not get a girlfriend and fill up the rest of this map of water. But we did find things up in the north which we can actually make us how big this world actually is from here. There's some of it I've been able to map out already, but there's not much. There's been this little town that I found here, which is stuck in a hill, but there's nothing much of it after that. There isn't much of it. Not really. The south, there is nothing of the investigator of the south, except for maybe another portal. Lots of forestry. We haven't found any savanna stuff yet, or snowy mountaintops or anything like that close to it. But I guess the most one that's been the most interesting is when I went off to the east, where I just kind of went straight forward until I found anything to start off with. Might have been my capital, but going through all the forestry, going through all these rivers, I found this abandoned little town. Right, this abandoned town which doesn't have this. This is all new. This was abandoned, nothing is in it. It's basically a ghost town. Obviously something bad happened, but we've got a mine which is marked out down there, which is an underground unused mine. So we're going to use that. And probably in the next one, or one of the episodes after, we'll show you this lovely little place I've started to build, because I'm planning to make this quite big. Like, that's the edge of it there, but I kind of want it to stretch all the way down to the waterfront there, or stretch over the water and get into there. Kind of nice. But I notice here there's a giant hill, which I might just want to build the empire on. Not quite sure yet, but it's an idea. And there's these. Nobody cares about those. I want to show you this guy here, the town hall that I have built, which is over here. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo, I'm actually having fun. Right, welcome to the town hall, where I have built my own little fortification of where, basically, once I move out the mine, I will be having my own intellectual space to have, you know, things going on, where I will keep my little prized possessions, my armor, and all sort of things. That house was part of the game, by the way. Very nicely built. This is all new. Nice little bit of waterfront here for myself, and perfectly stoned entrances to the front. What I want this to be is a town hall intellectual space, where there's a library and a map of the town itself. where probably this will get updated now. Maybe. Maybe not. In here, I will show you inside. There is a version of this in that other town, but it's not as impressive as this one. This one, full of that nice big staircase. Library parts, which still needs to get built. Obviously a giant roof that needs to be built. Different coloured glass panels. Hello, librarian person. More library parts need to be built there. Lovely staircase. Carpet. Hello. Do you have anything for me? No, nothing for me, No, you have nothing for me, cartographer. Nothing useful. Cheers. Thanks. Welcome to my town hall centerpiece. This is exactly where the entire empire gets monitored from the center. So this area is governed by the central lobby here, which is full of cartographers and other people as well, full of different books and libraries and things to be done here, which is fantastic. Got a lovely table with a map on. Probably this needs updating. There we go. Nice big updating. See, some of this stuff's not even updated yet because that's where the wall would have concluded there. See? Sorry. You would see over there the wall is built, but I haven't bothered to update it yet. No. No, see? Nothing's updated yet. But this is my lovely little town hall part where I want to build this lovely little scenic part. Maybe we'll stick some art on the wall or something like that for people to look at, or whatever I will do. You know, something interesting. Not quite sure what the farmer's doing in there, but I'm on the table. So let's show you this other side of town. Right, so we are here just underneath the little archway I've built, under, you know, between the main building and the library building of the, you know, full of the map and so on. And we've got this little extra part of town which is over here. We've got another underground mine which somehow doesn't hit anything else. We have a little factory for making different coloured wool, which is fantastic. I love these kind of things. Do I need anything? Oh, I'll put the white wool in there. Perfect. And got, you know, you make different colours with different stuff. You know, your Minecraft things. You don't know me explain that to you. We have another wall which is over here. A tree's full of wood. Another horse. It's good you've spawned finally. A wall. Nice castle front. Gates. Ready to go. Haven't really built anything. I was just caring about building a wall to stop the monsters coming in. Because over there we have a dark forest, basically. A dark forest full of monsters that come out every night. Which is a pain until that wall was built properly. And we have this little bit here. Which is basically the water part of the town. The waterfront. That was kind of my design of these two little waterfront houses. I believe this was my design too. We've got people living in here now, which is nice. Little designed... Hi. Sorry. Designed little waterfront houses with the little things, which is nice. Good they actually have something. There's plans to build a lot more here. I'm just not sure what to do with it yet. I'm planning to have like a sand mine kind of thing. Because we've got this. Although we've had a few creeper disasters. I'm planning to have like a mine, or like a mining system here where we can dig it up, all the sand up, and make some glass from it. Because we need glass. There's lots of glass needs to be built. With the bridge from before. And here's our wall fortification. Still got to be built. Because I've started trying to build this guy over here. But I'm just not sure what else to do. And as you can tell from the map, needs updating. But there isn't really anything to update from because there's not much of a wall over there. See that little bit of wood in the end? That's what it looks like now, so it needs to be finished. But I did change some of the map details, so that's nicely updated. But I would say that's basically it of my little town of Block. Which is something I'm hopefully might give me some views or some people are interested in, because I like my Minecraft. And might show you extra parts on how I build these walls, because as you can tell, this wall here is on halfway of its construction, but it takes a while to get all the materials ready to go to get this thing built. Because these things are not quick. Even look at here, here's the tower. But I'll show you guys sometime in the future. But I'll say, if you enjoy this, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching my Minecraft video. Welcome to the town of Block, and hail the Empire of Ethemhime.